Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Because I'm sitting here with a highfalutin craft beer lover,
that's right,
the Honey Monster, I decided that we were going to do a highfalutin hipster type of beer. Not really saying that, well, you know, whatever. We are doing Walker's Blueberry Wheat. Walker's Blueberry Wheat is 5% alcohol. It's brewed at the Mill Street Brewing Company in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. This comes in their spring seasonal package, which, you know why I love the seasonals? Because they always add at least 2 beers that you could only get on tap there.
Yeah.
So...
I think that's why Boychuk bought it, of course.
Well, yeah. One of them was an award-winning beer, because we're highfalutin.
Oh, yes, that would be the coffee porter, I believe.
We're so highfalutin, we have our own beer openers.
Man, if we get any more highfalutin, we are going to be the 0.5%. Are you kidding me? Like, this is just crazy talk. We should do this multicast in different languages. We shouldn't only do this for the North American crowd. That's not good enough.
Would you like to try some? Okay.
Are you sure? It's blueberry wheat.
I don't like blueberries.
You love blueberries.
I fucking hate blueberries.
You love blueberries.
Do not make me get a fucking bottle of water.
So, we're here with
the
Walker's Blueberry Wheat, and that is one interesting looking beer.
Yeah, that is a thick...
You can't see anything through it.
It looks like apple cider. It looks like carbonated apple cider. It looks kind of like the
Tropicana apple juice.
Yeah, really thick, thick fuck off shit.
But it's funny because the head is like just plain white, and that color you would think would correspond with the head.
I don't think so, because I think it's probably the blueberries.
Well, that's just it. Every blueberry beer we've poured before, the head has been a little pink or a little bluish. It's never been just plain white. It's kind of just
it's a wheat beer, though. Most wheat beers have a really white head, right?
Or no head at all.
Or no head at all, yeah. So I don't think that's too outside the box, really, for this. But
that color it kind of reminds me of diarrhea.
I don't think that reminds me of diarrhea.
I had a diarrhea that's kind of this color just earlier today.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, well, let's...
Anyway, smell?
Yep.
I'm not...
Little smell? I smell a little bit of blueberry, not much. Very slight amount. Hints of it. We'll say hints. That's a highfalutin talk for a small amount of smell.
Traces, you mean?
No. Traces... is a small amount
of blueberry on the nose.
That's a hint. There's a hint of blueberry on the nose.
What's your hypothesis on the taste of this?
My hypothesis? I'm going to go with the hypothesis based on other products from Mill Street. I will deduce, using the deduction method, that other products have been of rather good quality. I believe that this product may also be of decent quality.
Okay,
that will be my hypothesis.
So though the beer looks kind of funky to me, it's still really interesting looking. The smell doesn't really do it for me, but I'm excited to try it.
I'm not really smelling much at all.
No, that's why it's not doing much for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's not bad, but it's not anything. Yeah, it's meh.
Yeah.
I've noticed with Mill Street, they have a couple really good beers, and the rest of them are in the meh category. It's not that they're bad. They're not bad at all. It's just there's...
I'm tasting just like I'm tasting only trace amounts of blueberry in the actual flavor. With this one, there's a hint of blueberry in the nose, a trace of it on the taste. Yeah, overall just kind of meh. I'm not really getting much out of it.
It's weird too because it's not. You know how you can get blueberries that are either really bitter or really sweet? It's not really either. It's in the middle as well.
It's bland.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, it's just
Truthfully,
bland.
This would be a very good barbecue beer, I think. It feels like it would be very easy drinking.
Yeah.
Very refreshing.
Light, easy. It's in the 5% wheelhouse, so it's sessionable.
It's even light feeling for a wheat.
I don't know... Like, how much does this cost? Like, how much does a
Well, it had to come in the
seasonal
6-pack.
It was like
so like 13,
12 or 13 bucks.
12 or 13 bucks. So I don't know if I would pay that much for.
Well, you're getting the stock ale and the organic, both of which are man beers, but are easy drinking beers. I mean, they're not very flavorful, but they're easy drinking, and they come in a clear bottle, which is their only real drawback. You get the Tank House, which most people enjoy. I enjoy the Tank House. You get this one. You get the other seasonal, and you get the lemon tea beer, which I think is amazing. So I mean, you're getting 2 really good beers, 2 man beers, and then 2 seasonals for $12. It's not a bad thing. It would be fine as a barbecue beer again.
Yeah,
buy that and bring it with you, and then at least you have different tastes.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't want to be.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't session this.
You wouldn't want to have such a narrow palate that would say like maybe a Pabst Blue Ribbon drinker would have, a very narrow palate, which would encourage you to you would not like this because this is so wide ranging, not so narrow of a palate.
Is that because it doesn't smell like their sister?
I don't know. It doesn't smell really like anything, which is probably good if you were smelling their sister. You probably wouldn't want
Well, I'm saying that's why they wouldn't like it. It doesn't smell like their sister.
Yeah, probably. It's kind of gross, to be fair. Actually, like right now, I'm feeling this, and I'm getting this I'm getting this uncomfortable feeling from this beer, and I don't know why. I drank it, and now it's sort of sitting in my stomach with just it's hit the top of my stomach and just refuse to budge from there. It's just like
it goes down and it's nice and refreshing and it's soft and you don't get much flavor. It doesn't really have much of a wheat beer flavor. It has a little bit of that blueberry, but then there's this weird fizzy bitterness in the aftertaste.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I don't feel great after drinking this, even that small amount.
It's almost as if the wheat wasn't. The wheat wasn't filtered because of the thickness and all that. Yeah. It's almost like the wheat wasn't washed before they put it in.
Yeah, this seems like I don't know. I don't know why they call this a blueberry wheat. Maybe that's a trick of the name. It's wheat beer flavored with blueberries. So I'm assuming they've gone ahead and made the wheat beer and flavored it.
Their Belgian wit is great. And I thought maybe it would be like the Belgian wit with blueberry. But it's not.
This is wustacular.
You know what? I'd give it a 5.75. I could drink it. There's nothing that makes me want to drink it.
No, there's literally nothing that wants to make me drink this ever again. If this was offered to me, I would actually not consider drinking it again because I don't feel good after drinking it. And that's very odd. Because normally that doesn't happen. Plus, it's got this bullshit on this picture. This picture of a stupid farmhouse with blueberries. What's that supposed to mean?
It means it's a blueberry farm.
It's a blueberry farm. Yeah, that's where they make beer, in the farmhouse, apparently.
Ever been to a farmhouse, Tim?
Yes,
I've been to farmhouses.
They make beer in farmhouses.
Shut your
Saison is a farmhouse ale.
Okay, that's fine. I don't know. I don't like this. It could have been better.
Out of 10?
I'm going to give it 4.5.
Ready.
Didn't hit my expectations. Wouldn't get it again. And honestly, it didn't really taste like anything. So yeah, 4.5.
4.5, 5.75. Yeah, it's not horrible, but there's nothing special about it. It actually is subpar even for Mill Street subpar beers.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Bye.
My deduction was wrong. Hypothesis not proven.
That's what you get for being a highfalutin hipster.
That's right, highfalutin craft drinker.